some of it. Wow. That's a lot of water. Take for a quick walk around. We've got the island seeded today, so pretty happy with that. Aquatic marginals right around the edge of it. We got a nice wildflower mix in the centre of the island, so that's all seeded and can be forgotten about at this point. Got the little track dumper tracking in the back of the dam. Yeah, just getting ready for the big seed, really. Hey everyone, if you're enjoying our journey in creating this beautiful lake, please don't forget to hit that like button. Your support really does help the channel grow. If you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the upcoming videos. We've got loads of exciting content coming up, including our tree planting adventures up and down the country. Plus we're running several biodiversity projects at the moment. Remember, every like, comment and share really does help bring awareness to these vital environmental initiatives. So thanks for being part of the community, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Back in the greenhouses at home right now, so we're going to start the iris seeds. Now we'll plant them out. They'll overwinter in the greenhouse. I'll keep an eye on them, keep them moist, keep them wet, and then come spring we'll block out. I think I've got just close to 3,000 here. We'll block out 3,000 around the lake, just to bulk out the planting. Really, it's nice to start it yourself and get it going yourself. Obviously, a lot cheaper to do too than buying irises from the nursery. So. Something we've never done before. We'll give it a whirl. I've had a quick look online, read a little bit about the germination process, so we'll just go over that right now and show you what I'm doing. So here are the seed trays. We're going to give them a go in this. It's individual cells. You could just do it in one big tray and prick them out in spring and uppot them, but we're trying it this way. It's more of a time and space issue, really. I don't really want to uppot 3,000 little seedlings in spring. Plus, springtime, I am very busy with our tree planting season, closing off that. So yeah, I think we'll give it a try this way, and then hopefully prick them out of these pods and plant them direct into the lake or around the lake. Here's the seeds that I've started. Just got them soaking for the last 48 hours. Basically just to simulate nature, really. The seed pods would drop their seeds into the water. They'd float around, find a margin to settle into, and then hopefully germinate after the winter cool period. You see, I'm just starting to individually put them in here. We'll add some more compost and some hot grit on top of it, and then give it a good soaking, and we'll see what happens. So I'll just top these seedlings off with, just put 1 scoop of sand, 1 scoop of coarse grit, and then just run some of this potting compost through the sieve. I'll top that off onto the seeds in the cells, and then we'll give it a good watering. That should be that. So that's one tray done. 15 more to go. I'll probably knock up a couple of trays every day for the next few days, and then I'll keep you up to date with how it's going. So one of the last jobs that we have to do, I'm installing the tractor rims into the clay bed here, so I'll let you have a little look at that. As discussed before, you know, stick the lilies in and help stop the spread of those lilies, really contain that root system within the tractor rim. Pretty simple job, just got the little 5-tonner in the pond here. This is the last one, so get a little footage of that, show you the tractor rim, show in the hole, and then as it all finishes off, we'll fill it up with topsoil and manure. They like a nice rich medium to grow in there. They're pretty hungry plants. Get some gravel on it, and then we'll go from there. One of the other jobs which we're going to do right now is beneficial bacteria. You know, beneficial bacteria is a very important part. It's the base of the food chain, really, along with the phytoplanktons. In a pond like this, new dug pond, you know, natural pond, it comes naturally. You know, the bacteria is in the soil, in the water, in the air, in the rain. You know, it'll propagate all by itself. But you know, I think one of the main things with this project is that we're going to give nature a helping hand and a big boost. So today, yeah, we're going to use a product. It's by Pondworks, Pond Beneficial Bacteria. Presently, as it stands, we've got 2 separate pools of water. So we'll add some of the bacteria into each different pool, just to give it a little boost, colonizing. We've added, I think you've seen in previous videos, the shots of manure all over the pond. It's 20 degrees right now in October, so we are hoping for a little bit of an algae bloom in these, alongside the bacteria that we're putting in today, and really we'll have a nice structure to get some Daphnia into in the next week or two. So I'm pretty excited for the in-pond jobs, all these little bits and bats, something that I have great interest in, so good to see that. We'll be collecting and seeding all the Daphnia, the copepods, snails, swan mussels. So yeah, we'll just kickstart nature. Hi, down at the lake tonight, we're planting some of the lilies. See the water levels starting to come up right now, so getting these lilies in while we can, and into the rims that we put in a few weeks ago. And yeah, hopefully we get some nice contained lily bunches out of this. So we pulled these up from a friend's lake down the road, got the tuber, nice white Alba lilies, so should do well, should contain. It'll be a nice little spot behind the island there. We've got some rain coming this weekend,
expect at the end of the weekend we'll have water up to the island here. So we're already quite wet right now, as you can see, and by the end of the weekend this will all be underwater. So ready to go for next year. Down at the lake today, and I have the very first species introduction into the lake, Daphnia, commonly referred to as water flea, that you might remember from high school science. We've got a breeding culture of this going now, and we'll farm these over winter and into spring to do regular introductions into the lake. It is an extremely important part of the food web at the base layer. The fish love them, the amphibians. It's a really key species in the lake. So at the moment in the lake we do have the two sections of water. We've already fertilized both sections of water, and we've got the algal bloom that we're hoping for. Now these guys are going to get introduced, and hopefully they'll be feeding on the bacteria, the algae. And it's quite mild still. It's still 15 to 20 degrees for the next week, so hopefully it's mild enough and the conditions are perfect enough that these guys can get reproducing. They reproduce real quickly and get good numbers built up before the winter kicks in. So yeah, we'll let these just come to temperature. We're holding them in the lake at the moment, and then in a minute we will release the two populations into the two separate bodies of water, and we'll see how that goes. Okay, we're ready to release it. We're going to release it into two separate locations in each body of water, just to get a couple of populations established. There you go, little guys. So there they are. Let us know if you want to name them. And location number 2 in the first body of water. That's a beautiful algal bloom right there. I'll get all these guys out. Okay, so we're in the second body of water, just in Oyster Bay behind the island. This population's all gonna go in at once. Give them the best chance. There's not much algae in this one, but I'm sure they'll do just fine. That water beetle. He's gonna come and start smashing those.
Oh, he cut one. That was predation.
Oh yeah. So as you can see, we're over by the inlet now. We did some quick calculations on that. So when it's not raining, it's been dry midweek, we're roughly getting about 5,000 litres every 24 hours coming into the pond, just off the drainage ditches. Obviously we had that big heavy rain event last night, and at current flow rate we're dropping in 170,000 litres in 24 hours. So yeah, those big rain events really do help, and it's making a big difference quickly. I've got some more jobs to do before it fully fills up, but I better get on with them pretty quickly because it's about half full now. So another few of those, and those jobs will not be able to happen until the next drain down. So a few things left to do. We'll crack on. I'm going to do some planting right now, just where the water eroded areas. I'll show you that afterwards. I'll get on with the planting and then we'll have a little look at it. We're getting a bit of erosion, water erosion on the bank behind me where the inlet is. So we got a bit of planting, planted some yellow flag and some iris species there in the bank. Just hopefully slow that erosion down a little bit this winter. We'll do a shed load more planting again in spring, but figured I'd get these in now, and hopefully that helps a little bit with when this pond fills up. So over at the silt trap now. This thing's working like a beaut. It's been full flow obviously the last 24 hours, but let's give you a little bit of footage of it. It's working really well. We're really happy with the design. We've got to finish fencing it off, put a nice secure fencing around this, and then eventually we'll be planting the edge of this as well with classic marginals. As you can see, there it is, 2 pipes, one to the lake there flowing nicely, and then the exit back into the ditch line to the left there. But yeah, really happy with this system. It's working really well so far. Hey everyone, back down at the lake today. As you can see from the image behind me, we got a lot of rain last night, so pretty happy to see it slowly filling up. Down here today to do some more species introductions. So we've got shipped to us some nice swan mussels, which are going in. Again, just kind of speeding up the natural biodiversity by making these additions early on in the pond slide. Got some eel grass here, and have a little look up with the camera here. You can see it's full of nymphs and snails. It's going to be a great starter population in there. And again, just some snails going in. Hopefully get them breeding. And here's the last of them. They're all just going to pop in. They'll move about by themselves. But yeah, off we go with swan mussels. Quick update video. January now. We have got a big day tomorrow. So tomorrow is the first day that we'll stock fish into the lake. I'm up at the barn right now, up in the shop barn. I've got one of the work vehicles behind me. I'll be picking the fish up from, it's about an hour and a half away from location. The fish will be supplied in bags, oxygenated bags. So I'm just going to knock up something a little bit supportive in the back of the van. We're going to make a little box, pretty much pad that out with blankets and matting, just to stop the bags shifting around, making sure that we get the fish here safely and in one piece. So yeah, it's a quick update video right now. I'll get footage of just me cracking along here, and then don't know how much footage I'll get tomorrow. It's going to be all hands on deck, just making sure that we get the fish here safely, and we transport them from the van to the lake safely, and when we get them all settled in to the lake in the best way we possibly could. Morning. It's a very cold and dark January morning. Today's the day. We are off to VS Fisheries to see the legend that is Mr. Simon Scott. Pretty excited for that. Anyone who knows Simon will know that he's an absolute fountain of knowledge and all things fish related. So pretty excited to run some ideas past him, let him know what our plans are, get his opinions, really just soak up as much knowledge as I can in the little time that I have with him. And yeah, hand select the carp, hand select the fish which are going in. So yeah, it's going to be an exciting day.
For more information about our projects and to get involved, head over to www.creatingtomorrowsforest.co.uk. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like this video, leave a comment below and subscribe to our channel.